Hello, everybody. If I could just get your attention, we're about to begin. All right. Good evening. My name is Jonathan Collin. I'm the Director of Student Services here at Champlain College Saint-Lambert. Welcome to our fourth and final graduation ceremony for today. Bienvenue à tous. I have the honor and the privilege to give you the evacuation procedures. In the case of an emergency, please note we have doors emergency doors at the back of the room and to my left and to my right. In the case of an emergency, we ask that you use the door located the closest to you to evacuate in a calm and orderly fashion. En cas d'urgence, veuillez noter que nous avons des portes de secours à l'arrière de l'auditorium et à ma gauche et à droite. En cas d'urgence, on vous demande s'il vous plaît d'utiliser la porte la plus proche de vous pour évacuer de façon respectueuse. Merci beaucoup. Congratulations to all our grads and enjoy the graduation ceremony.
That's right. That's the spirit, guys. I've been waiting for this session for maybe 365 years. Last year, they told me that I was going to be doing this session, just like I did the previous three as well. And I kept myself asking myself, what am I going to tell these amazing students, the media students, which are the, I don't know if you remember, because I don't know if you've been told at least, but you guys tend to be the most enthusiastic. I think that's the word. And right away, you show that you are, right? So I know we have a lot of media students, we have pure and applied students, and we have film students, so this should be really, really fun. And that's the idea, right? We're here to celebrate you, right? Even though I'm going to be talking about myself a lot, we are here to celebrate you, right? And you, the family, friends, as well. So first of all, thank you for coming. Thank you for coming. You guys make this event amazing. And it's very, very important that we celebrate the people dressed in blue here today and have fun. So once anybody goes onto the stage, feel free to scream their name. Feel free to call them as you used to nickname them when they were kids. Feel free to embarrass them as parents tend to do. But have fun. We're not in a library, right? We're here to enjoy ourselves and to celebrate that walk into the stage. So for you guys in blue, when you walk into the stage, bring all that swagger that you've been keeping for 2 years since your last graduation. Hopefully you'll have many graduations to come as well. But, you know, do a moonwalk, do the warm, I don't know, do what you think is best, but bring some attitude into that. Let's celebrate you, right? There's going to be pictures, more or less. You're going to come in, we're going to call your name, we're going to go into the stage, you're going to grab your diploma, and you're going to go into that X. And even though I'm going to be behind, I promise you I won't be in that picture, right? A student already complained about it, so they made sure that I don't show up in your picture and photobomb it. So really, really enjoy yourself. This is about you, okay? So before we continue, something that is very important for us here in Champlain Saint-Lambert and something that is very dear to me as well is the land acknowledgement. Maybe very different from what you're accustomed to hear. That being said, I do hope that it brings some reflection, and at one point you get to develop your own land acknowledgement, and I think you'll see why. With clear minds and respect, we would like to acknowledge that Champlain College Saint-Lambert is located on the unceded lands of the Kanien'kehá:ka Nation. The Kanien'kehá:ka people are acknowledged as the custodians of lands and water on which we gather. Jejagua, Montreal, has long been a place of gathering for Indigenous peoples, and we recognize the diversity of Indigenous people who now reside on the land. We continuously recognize the importance of fostering positive relationships with Indigenous peoples of the land and their future generations. Many of you have maybe heard previous land acknowledgements that I've done, and I've said before that the land acknowledgement didn't resonate with me because I didn't fully understand it when I first heard it and in the past, before I came to Champlain Saint-Lambert. I still don't pretend to know everything about the Indigenous people, but hearing the craziness about the 51st state threat and the emotions tied to that idea, again, and also connected to some of the news that we see sometimes, it gives me a glimpse into the Indigenous communities, what communities have endured for generations. Acknowledging the land has never been about ownership. It's about how we share it and how we respect it. Generations before us cared for this land, and I feel strongly that we need to be the generation that continues that care. Whether I'm 50 or whether I'm 20, we live on this land and we need to respect it. As an immigrant who came to this land and was shaped by the opportunities it offered, I acknowledge it by learning about the people who live here before me and by recognizing the Indigenous communities today who are working to keep their language and culture alive. As an immigrant, I'm trying to do the same as well, while respecting the culture here in Canada and the various communities that live here with us. To us, for sure, any kind of 51st state threat is hypothetical, political, and very annoying. To them, it was a violent reality, and yet, here we are given an opportunity to emphasize with the land and its communities, and we are simply being asked to respect it and acknowledge it. So, thank you very much for this. Now, in terms of how this is going to work as well, I mean, I told you some of the things that I hope to see, but additional instructions would be that after this session is over, there is a little cocktail party in the cafeteria. It's already paid for, right? You don't have to pay extra. It's all there waiting for you to mingle with the crowd, mingle with the family, take a picture here and there. We have beautiful backgrounds in there for you to take pictures. And really, this is possibly your last event with Champlain Saint-Lambert. For a while, unless you come and see us and maybe start working with us as a teacher, staff, professional, we're very, very happy to see past grads come and work with us. Because after all, we think that you had an amazing experience. That experience created by you, by people that make this place vibe every single day and that make our day the most amazing day. Because some people work in an office and they go into the hallway and they go to the coffee shop and they talk about the Canadians and that's it. You know, myself, I have the chance to go into the hallway and hear about your projects, about the things that you do. And I see Harry right there. And Harry, you don't know me, but I know the amazing things that you've done here in the college. And the students here in the clubs, the members, you really, really bring life into this place. So thank you very much for being you. Thank you very much for making my life and my day much, much amazing. So perfect. Without much further ado. Our next speaker, it's Anthony Singalis, which you may or may not know, but he's one of the most amazing people here in the college, along with the faculty that has been teaching you for 2, 3, 4 years in some cases. You guys are lucky to have the community behind you, and when I say the community, is once again, the professional staff, the academic advisors, the counselors out there, the amazing faculty who are experts in their discipline. You have doctors in front of you telling you about their programs, about their passions, and that is something amazing. I mean, I would not be able to do what they do. You probably wouldn't learn anything from me anyways. So I hope you didn't take it for granted. I hope you experienced that amazingness here of Champlain. And here you are today, so I think you've done that as well. So Anthony Singalis, academic dean of the college, an amazing person, a hard worker. If you have a chance to see him, talk to him afterwards. He's just a walking encyclopedia, or maybe the new Google now. So have fun. Thank you.
And a round of applause for Alex. He is an amazing person. Now, this is our fourth presentation of the day, or our fourth group of graduates of the day. And some say we've saved the best for last. Yes? Okay. So we are going to be welcoming to the stage the graduates from Pure and Applied Science. Health Science was earlier in the day. Computer Science and Mathematics, a pre-university program. Language and Culture. Digital Arts and New Media. Film and New Media, and Computer Science Technology. Alors, bon après-midi à toutes et tous, et bienvenue à cette cérémonie de remise des diplômes. Good evening, actually good afternoon, everyone. It's not quite evening yet. And welcome to Champlain College's Saint-Lambert's final graduation ceremony for the class of 2026. Today, we celebrate a remarkable group of graduates whose talents span science, technology, languages, communications, design, media, and the digital world. At first glance, these programs may seem very different, but they share something important: a desire to create, discover, and understand. Some of you have explored the laws that govern the natural world. Some learned to speak across cultures and languages. Some told stories through images, film, and digital media. Others spent countless hours writing code, solving technical problems, and learning that sometimes the smallest detail can make the biggest difference. In many ways, the ceremony represents the future. It includes the people who will develop new technologies, conduct research, build software, tell stories, create art, communicate across cultures, and help shape how society understands itself. Of course, every group we have had here today has its own perspective. The science students want evidence before accepting any claim. The computer science students know that if something appears to be working perfectly, nobody has looked closely enough at it yet. And that's a joke that only computer science students would get. The digital arts and film students know that that the project everyone praises at the end is usually the result of dozens of drafts, edits, and moments of panic just before the deadline. The language and culture students are mentally translating parts of this speech and noticing every pronunciation error I make, and they will take note of my mispronunciation of names shortly. And the computer science technology graduates know that the most dangerous words in technology are, "It worked yesterday." Yet, despite your different interests and talents, all of you have spent the past few years learning how to solve problems, adapt to change, and create something meaningful. Those skills will serve you well no matter where life takes you. The class of 2026 is entering a world being transformed by technology at a pace few generations have experienced. Artificial intelligence, automation, digital media, and global communication are reshaping nearly every profession. Yet your success reminds us that technology alone is never the whole story. Behind every scientific discovery is human curiosity. Behind every piece of software is human creativity. Behind every film, design, or work of art is a human story. And behind every meaningful conversation across cultures is a human connection. The knowledge and skills you have gained at Champlain will open many doors. But your greatest strength will not be what you know today. It will be your ability to continue learning, adapting, creating, and growing throughout your lives. As you leave Champlain Saint-Lambert, remember that the future is not something that simply happens to you. It is something you will create. On behalf of the faculty, staff, families, and friends who have supported you along the way, congratulations. Round of applause. We are all proud of your accomplishments, proud of your perseverance, and proud of the people you have become. And because of you, I have faith in the future. Congratulations to the class of 2026. And without further ado, let's welcome the graduates to the stage. We're going to begin with Pure and Applied Sciences. I call Alison Clark to help me with the diplomas. And this is our first graduate of this session, so you got to make it loud. Mark Francis Manansala. Samuel Posh Sanzana. Mateo Barbosa Gonzalez. Ilya Batursin. Matthew Burton. Michael Campbell. Camille Claude. Capriel Demir Siglou. Julien Dion. Jennifer Gill. Thierry Horben. Yomna Jamal. Ariane Lavigne. Ariane is the recipient of the Mathematics Prize in the Science program and the Physics Prize. Audrey Léonard. Audrey has earned a New Millennium Certificate in Environmental Citizenship. Ria Mahmoud. Hajar Masroor. Sebastian Scrove. Lezu. And those are our graduates from Health Science. Thank you, Allison. I call the stage Christine Girard. Maëlle, are you in Health Science or Computer Science and Math? Computer Science and Math? All right, stop. Okay, so want to come back up and stay with Christine. There's just a little order mistake in our sheet. We have one more grad, Maëlle Le Laborie. Thank you. To continue with computer science with math, we have Christine Girard on the stage. Our first graduate, and again, you got to make it loud, is Thomas Alexandrescu. Santiago Alejandro Puentes. Gray Desjardins. Chi Ken Ha. Adam Johnston. Christophe Lewis. Christophe has been awarded the Computer Science Prize for Excellence in Computer Science and Math. Christian Mitria. Johan Pezzi. Paul-Antoine Pilote. Harry Popard.
Let's go, Harry, bro! Proud of you!
Otani Puvirjajivagam. Philippe Alexandre Sauvé. Tian Yi Zia. Tony Yang. And our final graduate from Computer Science and Math April University program, Yan Tongju. We will continue with Computer Science and Technology, 3-year technology program. The first graduate, and again, you know what to do, Tamim Afgahayar. Rashid Asar. Sadiq Ayub. Sadiq is also the recipient of the Computer Science Award for Student Social Initiative Recognition. Amin Baha. Bianca Bien-Ami. Clayton Singh Kwang Chung. Maximilian Korachin. René-Henri Croteau. Mirko Di Criscio. Amir Gadimi. Olivier Gingras. Christopher Hernandez Del Polo. Logan Cairns. Eric Kozovsky. Andy Beaulet. Maddie's Leduc. Sébastien Légagnard. Vlad Lodgen. Feazer Raman Mir. Deanti Mary Jello. Jeremy Mazzola Rillen. Sean Nabazada. Alexandre Noël. Jean-David Palaris. Jeremy Roos. Nathan Roos. And Varzan Satanov. Anne Varzan is also the recipient of the Computer Science Program prizes for overall average and for highest average in computer science courses. Jake Tremblay. Jose Villegas Morilla. And we have one final graduate from Computer Science Technology, so loud applause for Isaac Wallace. Thank you, Christine. We continue with Arts, Literature, and Communications, specifically the Language and Culture program. I call the stage Vanna Fonsado. And our first graduate, which means loud applause, is Elizabeth Cococciardi. Caroline Larreau. Caroline is awarded the Language and Culture Prize. Anna Irina Meyer. Roxane Radu. Amreen Habiza Ramjam. Ray Roycroft. Jenna Santiago. And our final graduate from Language and Culture, give it up for Alex Siulisi. Thank you very much, Vanna. We continue with digital arts and new media, and I call to the stage Bogan. Yep, you are here. Bogan. And that was pretty loud, so let's see if we can get a little louder for the first graduate, Leonie Beauvais. Aisha Benkada. Olivia Blais. Alicia May Charlie Raman. Alexei Shivovieti. Maxime Fortier. Stéphane Christian Jordan. Emily Nur Mitten. Maria Okunieva. Daniela Rosas Rivera. Stephen Sikchira. And one more graduate from Digital Arts and New Media, it's Tyler Thomas, rather. We continue with our final group of graduates, and the final group of graduates for the day For film and new media, our first graduate is Andrea Sofia Benavides Pinheiro. Amélie Bureau. Conrad Gioviti. Victoria Dagnon. Corinne Goulet. Victoria Jolie Dubois. Maria Victoria Collar Ricordi. Roseanne Laforest. Aurélie Lefebvre Nunez. Eve Pelchat. Jacob Pelchat. And a little stomp of the feet. This is the last graduate of the day. Let me hear a little noise. Nora Trez. Thank you, Bogdan. Ladies and gentlemen, the graduates from Pure and Applied Science, Computer Science and Mathematics, Language and Culture, Digital Arts and New Media, and Film and New Media. Congratulations to all.
So far, so good? Nice, nice. You guys, you guys look amazing, right? I was able to see you as you came into the auditorium, but now I saw you from close. And then, from close you look amazing. And then I see the amazing parents that you have, very good looking men and beautiful women. Both sides, both sides. Don't be jealous. You guys are as good looking, even though a bit further than you. So congrats to you guys once again. I think I look good too, right? I think I feel good today too as well, right? But you guys look amazing, and you're playing the part very well. I had the honor to know some of you since maybe the school visit a couple of times. Still go and do some school visits just because I like that vibe. I like to feel what it's like to talk to somebody that has dreams and plans for the future. So I still go to some school visits, and I had a chance to work with some of you in your first semester through some challenges, through some amazing projects as well. And knowing that you have dreams, it's amazing. Being part of that dream, indirectly or directly, it's amazing to me. I do have dreams. Some of them are dumb, like finding the best taco in the world. finding the best pizza in the world, and I try to make them real, right? I do travel just to find that. And if you have any recommendations, again, I'm willing to take that. I've already got a few, so feel free to share that knowledge with me. But I have other dreams as well. I mean, some of the things that I do is because I follow that dream, which is working with students, working with parents that are working with their kids as well, right? And that's a beautiful dream to me because I've always wanted to be part of your success directly and indirectly. For sure, I'm not the one doing your programming projects. I would never be able to do that, of course. I can do some of the amazing film projects that you do, also amazing stuff. I'm able to walk around, talk to teachers, and see some of the projects that you do. I'm far from your expertise as well. I do speak languages. I love my language students here. Me encanta la comunidad que está aquí presente también. There's many of them here, right? That's it. Gracias. I love languages. I love social sciences. I'm a social science grad. I feel that CEGEP in itself prepared me extremely well for what came next, which was university, which then prepared me as well for what comes after, which is life. Right? And I think I owe that to the weird Quebec educational system. Despite some of the barriers that they put on us here, we get to live that dream every single day to make your life here at Champlain better. Directly or indirectly, I don't have that pleasure of having you in a classroom because I would probably just make you dumb, right? You don't want to learn anything from me. You cannot learn anything from me, but you have amazing teachers in here who have masters and PhDs for the most part. They're disciplined experts in there, and you have them every single day to work with you. They are amazing, and we have, like I said before, professionals, psychologists, social workers, support staff that we really bend over backwards to make a better day for you every single day that you come in here. So on Sunday, despite having a project to submit, you're still looking forward to come to our beautiful campus and talk to your friends, right? Sometimes it's not seen, sometimes maybe it's taken for granted in there, but we want to create that atmosphere for you to be able to succeed and be performing in the classroom and be here today with us looking amazing in blue. All right? So next step, right? So the next step, which is a fun step as well, it's the special awards. So the first award is the Mary Hunt Memorial Award for Women in STEM, presented by Justin Hunt. So please let's welcome Justin Hunt here with us.
Thank you for the intro and congrats to the graduating class of 2026. My name is Justin Hunt and I'm excited to present the Mary Hunt Memorial Award for Women going into science, technology, engineering, and math. My grandmother, Mary Hunt, was the first woman to ever study mechanical engineering at the University of Bristol in the 1950s. When she joined, they actually had to build a women's bathroom for the first time on that part of campus. She came to Canada and built a career right down the street here at Pratt & Whitney, Canada, climbing the ranks until she became their chief of computing. She was the only woman at the leadership table when she joined, and it stayed that way, unfortunately, most of her career. The folks on the stage have heard me tell this story before, but at one point, she wasn't allowed to pay her female engineers the same as their male colleagues for doing the exact same work. Most people would have accepted this as status quo or as policy and moved on, but my Nan was not most people. Thankfully, she had written the code for the payroll system herself years earlier and was able to introduce quietly a bug that would allow her to pay her female engineers as much as their male counterparts. My grandmother navigated a world where women had to fight for a seat, fight for equal pay, and fight to even be taken seriously, often without anyone noticing this fight at all. The progress we celebrate today stands on the work that she and women like her did most often in silence. And I think, in my opinion, that legacy matters more than ever right now. We're living through one of the most consequential technological shifts in history. AI is reshaping how decisions get made, how systems get built, and who they serve. And we know from decades of evidence what happens when the rooms where this technology is developed lacks diversity. We get facial recognition that misidentifies women and people of color. We get automated hiring algorithms that penalize maternity leave. We get health models that are trained almost entirely on male data. These aren't hypothetical risks. They're happening today and are shaped by who is and who isn't in the room. My grandmother spent her entire career to make sure women belonged in these rooms and at these tables, and this award is our commitment to continuing her work. This year's recipient exemplifies that exact spirit. Ria Mahmood, your academic achievement, your curiosity, and your commitment in this field represents everything this scholarship stands for. You're exactly the kind of person we need to shape the future of science, technology, engineering, and math. So Ria, please come to the stage and accept the Mary Hunt Memorial Award for Women in STEM.
Congrats, Ria. Ria is one of the students that I met in their high school visits, right? And I remember her ever since. And it's one of those students that just create that long-lasting memory. And she's been able to share some of those projects, some of those challenges as well. And she's been truly amazing. And it's an honor to have met you. So congratulations. The next award, the Dean Cheshire Memorial Award, the Excellence in Studio Arts. It's going to be accepted on behalf of her because unfortunately she's not present here with us. The winner for the award is Flo Sear. Congratulations, Flo. Once again, we accepted this award on her behalf. The next one will be a series of 3 awards. Au cours des 4 dernières années, TVRS a offert 3 bourses d'études de 1 000 $ chacune à des étudiants du Collège Champlain inscrits au programme de langue et culture et cinéma et nouveaux médias. Nous remercions M. Charbonneau pour son engagement à la communauté de la Rive-Sud et le Collège Champlain. M. Charbonneau, je vous prie de venir à l'avant pour remettre ces prix. Les prix, c'est le prix Télévision Rive-Sud, le prix Télévision Rive-Sud Language and Culture, Digital Arts and New Media, as well as Film and New Media. M. Charbonneau.
Alors, j'ai l'honneur, excusez, pour et au nom de TVRS, Télévision Rive-Sud, and South Shore Vibes, remettre 3 bourses, comme par les années passées, dans des sphères d'activité, d'études qui correspondent au champ d'intérêt de notre télévision Rive-Sud. Pour commencer, a scholarship is awarded to a graduating student in film and new media, award pursuing higher education. The student, throughout her courses, she have demonstrated a commitment to learning, have made a positive contribution to collective learning, and have taken ownership of her creative projects, excelling in technical works and artistic expression. This person has also demonstrated her artwork and her attitude and commitment to social justice. And her name is Kilan Azla Massam. So, hope I've got better chance on the next step. Well, that's not good, really. Again, the scholarship is awarded to a graduating student in digital arts pursuing higher education. Throughout her courses, she has demonstrated a commitment to learning, have made positive contribution to collective learning, and have taken ownership of her creative project, excelling in technical work and artistic expression. This person has also demonstrated her artwork and her attitude and commitment to social justice. And her name is Sarah Bosch Noguera. Ah. Well, they say, oh, yeah, jamais 203 hier. Well, we're gonna check. Okay, again. Language and Culture Award is awarded to a student in good academic standing, for sure, intending to pursue university studies, and who have demonstrated involvement and commitment to the building of community within our outside, the college setting. And his name is, well, I'll try. Roy Craft. Ah! Yeah! And that's all, folks. Thank you.
Congratulations, Ray. Fun fact, Ray's family drove all the way from BC to be here today with us, right, Ray? Is that right? So thank you for coming. The next award is the Champlain Student Association Prix d'Excellence. Please welcome the amazing CSA president and another student that has created an amazing, positive, long-lasting impression here in the college, Marie-Ève Paul Parenteau.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Hello, everyone. Before anything, I just wanted to talk to you all. My co-president and I wanted to congratulate you guys. It's amazing to see you. We did it, guys. We finally did it. No more finals. We're going in our next chapter. Now, without any further ado, I want to say how honored I am today as your outgoing president to present the CSA Prix d'Excellence. It is given to two students that have had a meaningful and lasting impact on our community, whether it be through their participation, their leadership, or activities. Without further waiting, I would like to present this prize to a former Born This Way president, Harry Popa.
Congrats, Harry. The next award is the Champlain College Saint-Lambert Governing Board Award, presented by Stéphane Jordan, alumni of the Continuing Education Department, member of the local governing board, and father of a graduate. Please welcome.
Hello. Champlain Saint-Lambert Governing Board Award is presented to the student who has achieved the second highest academic average for amongst the graduating class. And the recipient is Ariane Lavigne.
Congrats, Ariane. And last but not least, a man who's been serving the community for over 50 years, whether that's the Saint-Lambert community, the South Shore community, the Anglo community, the CEGEP, the whole CEGEP system, Don Chuen, director of the Constituent College here in Champlain, Saint-Lambert.
So now that we've established that I'm as old as a rock, just before I start, I just thought it was kind of cool. Number of things. We have a former student government president who organizes a bursary for women in technology. We have a member of our community who, sa générosité, nous donne des bourses, ça encourage des jeunes dans le même domaine. And last, but certainly not least, we have a Champlain graduate whose son was here. You should wave to your father for a minute so everybody knows who you are, and we might as well embarrass you just the way he feels. Where are you, Stefan? There. Okay, so there we are. Okay, so. And I've had the chance to be a cheerleader as Stefan has moved forward in his career over the last couple of years that we've gotten to know each other, and it's really puts a smile on my face because you're a good man. So that's Champlain. When you think about it, that's who we are. We're not the biggest. We're not the richest. But by God, I bet you we're the best. I have no doubt of that. So we reach each year what I think is one of the most important moments of the life of a college. And I'm fairly certain that it's not lost on you folks in blue. Today, we celebrate graduation. Means that after all the work, the study, the reading, exams, labs, papers, pressure, worry, late-nighters, all-nighters, it's finally time where Champlain College gets to stand up and say to the world, you have met the grade. Sorry, I'll kill that thing yet. You have met the grade, and we have had the privilege of presenting you with your diploma. And I'll tell you, we're so damn proud of it that I kind of fully express it. That's you, and that's what we get to say today. I'd like to thank our distinguished guests, faculty, family, friends of Champlain for all the support you've given our students, our graduates now, on their journey. J'aimerais profiter de l'occasion pour remercier les étudiants qui ont choisi de poursuivre leurs études en anglais au Collège Champlain. Nous apprécions la confiance que vous nous avez accordée. Étudiant dans une langue seconde demande la motivation, la persévérance et la patience. La fierté de votre réussite nous touche chacun et chacune. J'aimerais aussi remercier les parents pour le soutien qu'ils ont apporté à leurs enfants. Votre appui est essentiel à leur réussite, puis non pas seulement au collège. Vous le savez plus que moi. Parfois, ils vont le dire. So, before we go on, you're sitting there in blue. I need you to stand up for a minute. No, it's not a phys ed credit. Don't worry. Okay. I've been doing this for a while, and I think it's the right thing to do. We have an absolutely incredible group of teachers who bring it every day for you. And they have for the last 2 or 3 years, Anthony said, sometimes 4 years. And what I think they deserve, before I forget, we also have amazing staff. And then you see people like Scott, who's organizing things here. You see, Pat, who's up in the sound booth. And they don't always get seen, but they're another key part. So here's what I'd like to do. I'd like to give them, I need your help, and we'll do this together, a standing ovation on behalf of all of the students to these dear folks, and we're going to ask them to do one thing. When they get this, we would like them to share it with their colleagues, because this is a team sport. And as good as you are, the rest of the team is the same. So, ladies and gentlemen, would you please help me in thanking our teachers and our staff. Now, you keep clapping like that, they're going to want to take you home, Thank you. And thank you all very much. It warms my heart when you applaud and it's sincere. It's not, oh God, he's going to make us do something stupid. It's that you just communicated appreciation and caring in recognition to people who are so, so very important. And so I thank you. So what are you going to do with your diploma? And hang it up on the wall. It's a good thing. I have my CEGEP diploma is in my office at home. And it proves that I actually graduated in social science from Dawson, because it was the only college at the time in English. But unless you're an only child in a company that's owned by your parents, you're very likely going to be working somewhere where there's a boss who's going to evaluate you on your performance, and it's someone who's going to have a say in your success. If you're in the creative arts field and you're doing independent work, you're still going to need somebody who will pay you for it in that same principle. So, what is it that you might consider doing that'll help to make that work better for you? First, do more work than is required. Find ways to go beyond the specifics of your task. Learn new things. Find work outside of your direct assignment. You need a strong passion and an enthusiasm for your work. Surprise people and go beyond their expectations. There are going to be people, very likely, who are smarter than you are. There's going to be people who have more talent. That's unavoidable. But see, there's still one thing that you can control, that you can do, and that's to choose how hard you work. It isn't just about the hours you put in. It's about the concentration and the effort that you bring to each hour on the job. For you to succeed, you likely need to outwork the competition. That's not to say that work is an individual competition against everybody all of the time, but you sure don't want to be the last one in line, and you don't want to be the one who's not noticed. Now, imagine if you'd gone to a trade school instead of Champlain. You would leave with a box full of tools. So I asked myself, would you let them get dull and rusted? Well, now, you didn't go to a trade school. You went to what I think is a really great college. So what are you leaving with? You're leaving with knowledge, ideas, and competencies. And these are the tools of your trade, the things that you will use to build your future and ultimately make your living. So, you're going to be like the other people and keep your tools sharp, or are you going to let them rust and grow dull? In order to do that, you need to never stop learning. No matter what program you took, no matter what field you're in, the only thing that I can guarantee you is that change is constant. At least some of you, or at least some of what you have learned here, at some future time, is going to be out of date. If you're here when the college started, and we had these little cards that had punch holes in them. Hey, what the heck is that? Those were punch cards that make the computer work. Pull out your cell phone, it's 10 times more, 50 times more powerful than what we used when the college started. it changed in their lifetimes. And that's just a small example. So, others around you are certainly going to learn new stuff. But what about you? Will your knowledge and skill remain competitive, or are you going to get left behind? I should add that I really like to learn new things. Don't always do it well, but there's a certain joy, isn't there, in finding that, wow, I just learned something I didn't know I could. Learning should not be a labor unless it's a labor of love. That's a simple idea that we hear often, and yet there's a simple, can't even read my own handwriting. There's a simple idea that you may have heard that bears repeating again. Do what you love and love what you do. Now, you probably heard that before, and you'd say, oh my word, that's just so hokey. It's not. It's something that you might want to pause for a moment and think about. You realize it's not just a phrase, it's a challenge. A challenge to think deeply about how we live, how we work, and how we define success. Because the truth is, many people spend a large part of their lives doing things they don't enjoy. They wake up every morning and go through the motions, counting the hours and waiting for something better to come along. But here's the bad news, life's too short for that. As one person suggested, the only way to be truly satisfied is to do the work you believe is meaningful and to love what you do. That sense of purpose is what transforms routine into passion and effort into fulfillment. Now, does doing what you love mean that the path is always going to be easy? Look at some of you who've done projects. You love doing them. You want to tell me that every project you did, I'm thinking particularly of the creative arts students for a moment, were they always easy? I'll bet you the answer is no. But you did them, and a lot of them turned out really well. I had a chance to see some of them. As one well-known idea suggests, the only way to really be satisfied is you believe that, again, that thing that you did is meaningful, no matter how hard it is. Passion doesn't eliminate challenges. It gives you a reason to face them. When you love what you do, you push through obstacles instead of avoiding them. You keep going when things get difficult. You find energy where others see exhaustion. Because love, real love for your work, for your purpose, for your mission, has a way of turning even hard days into meaningful ones. And sometimes, we don't start loving what we do. And there's some days where we sure don't either, but we take the opportunities in front of us. If we grow with them along the way, we learn to appreciate the value and the impact of our work. Even if it's not the most wonderful and exciting thing you do, you recognize you've done something of value, and that matters too. Because loving what you do doesn't always happen instantly. It often grows through commitment, through learning, and through connection with others. It makes a passion that that's worth bringing yourself into work in the morning. It's doing with what you need to do. It's doing the hard things. And there are some. And you know that just as well as I do, if not better. So, what energizes you? How can you bring yourself to do more of that every day? Because when you begin to align your actions with your values, with the things that get your juices flowing, something changes. Work becomes more than just work, it becomes purposeful. Your days feel less like something to get through and more like something to embrace. And in the end, success is not just about titles or achievement or recognition. It's about spending your days on things that matter to you. And knowing that what you do contributes to something that's greater than yourself. So I leave you with this. Don't settle for a life where you simply go through the motions. Don't wait for the perfect moment to pursue what matters to you. Sometimes you do that, and it's going to go pass by, and you watch it going down the street. Instead, be curious enough to explore. Be brave enough to try. Be committed enough to grow, because when you truly do what you love and learn to love what you do, you don't just build a career, you build a meaningful life. And honestly, I can tell you that Alex felt the overpowering need to make me seem like I'm a dinosaur, but some of us survive. I can tell you that because over a half a century at Champlain College, I've learned exactly what I told you. Not everything is easy, not everything is fun, and not everything is what you thought you wanted to do. But when you discover what it is that's your purpose, mine's part of this institution. It is the education and growth of young women and young men who'll be just like you, successful, people that this college can always be proud of, having faith that we've done our best, our very best to prepare you for what's ahead. And the thing is that we send you off and we don't hear much from you. And that's kind of a shame, because it'd really be helpful if sometimes you come back. Talk to the faculty. Talk to Alex and Anthony, talk to me, and let us know, because it matters. What you do matters to us, because otherwise we shouldn't be doing what we're doing here today. But we're going to do it. So on that note, I really do hope that you do find love in what you're doing, and as much joy and satisfaction as I've had the privilege of being here. So I figured, how am I going to end this? And I, like most people, have favorite artists, and one of them is a fellow named Bob Dylan. And so he has a song. I had to cut out the first line, because now politically there's some things you can't say. You get yourself a lot of trouble in a public institution if you talk about anything that's got religion. So I hope Mr. Dylan will apologize. So the second line says, "May you always do for others, and let others do for you. May you build a ladder to the stars and climb up every rung. May you stay forever young. May your hands be always busy. May your feet be always swift. May you have a strong foundation when the winds of changes shift. May your heart be always joyful. May your song be always sung. And may you stay forever young. I wish you a great life. You deserve it. And from what we've seen at Champlain, you've earned it." So now, what we do, the end of a graduation ceremony, is that the graduates get to stand up, if you would. Okay. And so the tradition is that when I announce you as the graduates, it's good, take the hat off already. You got the idea. You take your hats off and you get to throw them in the air. And then we all applaud like crazy. And after that, you go down to the cafeteria, and please move on forward through the end of it so everybody else can get in. So, ladies and gentlemen, it is my honor and privilege to present the graduates of Champlain College Saint-Lambert for 2026. Now you can throw your hats up.
Tried to cut these corners, tried to take the easy way. I kept on falling short.